Next topic, following on from the what is therapy, is how to access therapy. And I don't mean where do I find it? That's on you. But how do you make it useful to yourself once you have found a therapist? That's what we will talk about now. So, last time we talked about the relationship being the biggest part of what therapy is. And my opinion is that all the extra stuff, all the knowledge, neurology, techniques, tools, methods, etc., extra on top of that. The basic premise of therapy is that you build a relationship with a therapist and use that as leverage to help you get past your traumas or help you build yourself up in a way that you need to be built up, or help you get past, overcome troubles that you are struggling to overcome, all that kind of stuff. And so for the client to make the best use of therapy requires nothing but an open mind and a willingness to try. That said, there are bad therapists out there. Don't be too open minded. Don't allow the therapist to be mean to you. Don't allow the therapist to tell you to do things that you don't agree with. You should negotiate with a therapist in that instance, or the therapist should negotiate with you in that instance. If they're just telling you what to do, if they're getting angry, if they're shouting at you, if they are not listening, if they are not empathizing, look elsewhere. And I would also say, even when there's a very good therapist and a perfectly willing client, it doesn't always work. In that combination, usually. But I like to say therapy is a meeting of minds. Just like two perfectly reasonable people might not make good friends with each other for nothing other than broad incompatibility, the same is true for a client and a therapist. That out the way, open mind and willingness to open yourself up in the same way that you would to a friend. You've got a problem, you want to talk to your friend about the problem. Cool. Same thing with therapy, except they will probably want you to talk more about it in more detail.